Hey, good morning everybody. I got me and my buddy Rufus here, and we're gonna change the hydraulic oil in the next gen Exmark Laser. Doing a little rainy day maintenance here in the garage before we get sunny weather again. So good old Roofy Doof is gonna help us out, and I'll show you what it's all about here. So you had to order a kit from I got Exmark OEM parts and oil, and I'm gonna open that up next here and show everybody what it's all about. You're going to need a couple tools. I'm going to lay that out here next for you as well. But stay tuned. We'll get you squared away and show you how to properly change this hydraulic fluid. I definitely recommend doing it once a season. If not, I guess manufacturer specs is, I believe, 500 hours through Exmark. But I always say, you know, preventive maintenance is key. So if you want to keep your mower running great, hydraulics are expensive to replace. I have had to replace those on some older models. These are actually, I like these better, at least if one side fails. They're separate systems to where the older lasers were all one system. So if you are in the market for a laser, just keep that in mind. The new gens have pumps and wheel motors on both sides, so there's two reservoirs to fill, two filters to fill, and I think it's a lot easier on the new gen to change versus the old generation Exmark. I've had a bunch of them over the years. Been in business for probably about 30 years, and here we are, still having fun. So, all right, stay tuned, and me and Roof are gonna lay some tools out, show you what you need, and we're gonna go from there. All right. So here's what you're gonna need as far as a kit to do this hydraulic change. Is the Exmark fluid, highly recommended. I do recommend the OEM parts. You're gonna have two of these filters. This all comes in a kit at the time of purchase. Between the two filters and the oil, it's about 200 bucks, so it's not cheap to do, but replacing hydraulics is a lot more expensive. So these are the actual drain plugs, okay, as well. So I'm going to show you, we're going to take those out of the bottom of the mower here. You drop these down, and the oil, the hydraulic oil will drain out, and then of course you're going to want to lube this up and then put the new filter in. So first things first, a couple tools you're going to need. You definitely need a floor jack, a drain pan obviously, and then I've got looks like a 16 millimeter socket, and gonna get underneath there, loosen it up, drop it down, drain it out. It's important that you jack this up, because I guess at the end what you want to do is you want to work the air bubbles out of the system, and you don't want to have any stress on the hydraulics. Otherwise you could cause damage to them if there's air in the lines. So best way I found to do that is, like I said, jack it up and actually run the unit while it's up off the ground. The wheels are up off the ground, and it'll work the bubbles out of the system. So all right, well, here we go. We're gonna get to it. All right, as you see, I'm underneath the mower here, and this is your filter and drain plug for, this is going to be the right side, and then the other side is going to be over here, right here. Kind of hard to see, kind of hard to hold the camera do this, but it's going to be, you're going to have two. So one here and one over here, and you'll see, might be hard to see on the camera, but it does say Exmark on there, and that's going to be the drain plugs / filters all in one. So again, I'm under the mower. I'm going to do what I can to hold the camera here and drain this out, and we're going to go from there. So I got a drain plug underneath of here, or I got a pan underneath of here. See if I can set this here. A little tough here all by. Rufus ain't much help with the camera, so we're gonna do what we can. I'm gonna grab my socket. Forgot to mention, it always does help to have a light, and you know, a helper is ideal if you can get one, but I found it's kind of tough to have any help really. So righty tighty, lefty loosey. It's basics. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Looks like we got her loose. So we don't splash everything. Let me see if I can. Should be able to get this out by hand here. And that stuff is, there you go, baby. And we're just gonna set that down there like that and let her drain. She needed a change, boy oh boy. Another thing that's helpful too that I forgot to mention is you might want to get some paper towels, shop rags, whatever you got there. Some nasty stuff, man. It's could definitely do for a change. Definitely do for a change. There's that side. And you're just going to repeat this process for the next side. Drain it out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and install the, actually I'm going to take the, there's a plug on top, or a filler cap reservoir is on the top side of the mower. What I like to do is take that off and make sure everything kind of comes out. Probably should have done that ahead of time, but you're gonna have a fill cap here. Might be hard to see, I don't have the light. In fact, let me grab the light. So on the top side, here's the filler cap is here. This is the side I just drained. Just kind of take that off. You want to clean, make sure to clean around all this when you do this. Everything's draining out good. But, so you should be able to see. I don't know if it's hard to see, but see it goes all the way through down to the bottom. And then here's the other side. While we're up here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go ahead and unscrew this side as well. If you don't have the hand strength to do this, a pair of channel locks or something. So we'll go ahead and take this out too. And we'll clean all this up before we put it back in. Alright, so you can see the oil's draining out of the filter drain hole currently. What I'm gonna do is just get a little bit of oil onto the, there's like gaskets around the, or O-rings around the new filters. I'm just gonna slide a little bit on there. and I'm gonna put this back in. So at first I'm just gonna work it in by hand, just kind of finger tight it back up in there. I checked for debris. There's no real debris up in the area here where I took out the old filter. So just slide that back up in there and just make sure it's threading in properly, not cross-threaded. The trick is to kind of work it backwards, and you might hear it click. I mean, I'm confident the threads, it's not cross-threaded. You definitely don't want to cross-thread it. So that's nice, and it's in there though. So then, just want to come back, already tidy, slide in here, see what I'm doing. You don't want to kill it, but you want to snug it up. A little bit of, that's probably good. There you go, she's good. Again, it's just plastic, so you don't want to kill it. You could crack the plastic. And I go from there. So from here, we're just going to wipe everything down on that side, and then we'll get to, I'm going to drain the other side. The other side is the same story as this one. Basically, you just, same exact steps, drop the filter, drain it out. Get your new filter, put some oil in the O-ring, put it back up in there once it's been drained. So this isn't getting all of the oil out of the hydraulic system. There's always going to be something left in the actual wheel motors and those lines, but that's not enough to really worry about. I mean, it would be a different situation if you had some kind of contamination going there, and then you're going to want to disconnect those lines and drain out the actual wheel motors as well. For instance, if you happen to slide into a pond or something along those lines, then yeah, you're going to want to get every last drop out. But this is just routine maintenance. So that's where we're at with this video. All right, now we're on the top side, and we're going to be filling with the, oh, I'm not going to be able to see it, the Exmark original hydro oil. This is the fill hole. Again, this is the cap. So you can see this, that goes in there. And there's a level. You can see the level mark right here. Or at least you'll be able to see it when you got better light on your side. I'm not sure how that's coming through, but there's a full mark. You're supposed to check it cold. So again, be careful with this. This comes up very fast. It's like, it seems like it's dumping forever. I've got it long, just so I can hit it a little better. I've got a long funnel here. I'm gonna be dumping from up top, and then just check, because it just seems to come up really fast. All right, so I think it's a little easier to see now, but you see where it says full right here. I'm trying to hold the light. Check cold. So you want it to that line there. And what you want to do is you just want to go like this and check it, not screw it in. And as you see, I'm good. Hopefully you can see that. I'm good. So there you go. But that's how you check it, is you just set it down in there and pull it out. Just like checking the regular engine oil on these. You don't screw that cap in. That's a no. So don't screw the cap in before you check it. You just want to place it in, pull it out, and check. So same thing with engine oil in these. All right, now, as you can see, I've got everything running. I'm gonna hop on the mower and rotate the wheels ever so slightly. You don't want to go too crazy, just kind of enough to bleed out the system. So again, I'm on the mower. Both sides are separate, so you're gonna have to just give them a little something. Let it, the mower's still cold, so let it warm up a little bit. But this is circulating the fluid through, the new fluid through new filters. So, all right, and that's it. That's how you change the hydraulic fluid and filters in the next gen Laser. We had Rufus's help here. Make sure you dispose of your oil properly and clean up all your tools, especially if they're your dad's. And put everything away where you found it, because Pops is watching. All right, until the next adventure, y'all have a good one. If you got any other questions, comments, concern, let me know, and we'll go from there. I'll be happy to answer any kind of questions you got. All right, keep rocking. See ya.